I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. Give and take, and I love to see the bros hitting milestones. Gon' get your shine on, brighter than an iPhone. Screen anybody tryna take a piece of pie home. Try a song, shape a stick or drop them like a pine cone. Conversations about the goals and the gold that I'm sitting on. All I hear is low ballin' digits if I listen to them. No need to counter if it's disrespect. Swam with sharks on how to bite my way out fishing nets.
All right. What's going on, family? I promise I'm gonna make this a quick one, man, but I had to jump in here, fam. I see people starting to slide in. Let me speak to everybody real quick, fast. As I sat over here, enjoying my life and listening to some Jeffrey Osborne, I said, let me go and do this. It's part of content creation. Because about 90% of the time, you ain't going to feel like doing half the shit no way. So while you got the gumption enough to do it, you might as well go and do it. I see people coming in. What's up, she said? Sis, Unbiased LLC, Adina Collins, Texas family sliding up in here. My brother VP, what's going on, man? VP, speaking of which, somebody give me a 5x5. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, be safe driving, bro. AGC, what's going on? Yeah, everybody in here. I'm gonna make this a quick one. This ain't gonna be no long one. I just want to drop my point. Relax the rest of my Sunday. Try and support y'all as much as possible, and continue chilling with the wife. Here's the thing. Let's talk about it real quick. I had to. Thank you, Susie Q, and everybody. I had to adjust my title from earlier. A little editing, because sometimes you can want to put stuff out, but it's all about this algorithm at the end of the day. Algorithm. Speaking of which, we're going to talk about TikTok real quick too. Thank you, Auntie Joanne. Miss Joanne Stevens. Thank you for being here, young lady. So, most of us, and I ain't saying everybody, but the majority of us have heard about the ban going over on the TikTok machine, right? Now, many of us in this very chat right here are content creators. I'm obviously a content creator because I'm literally in your presence right now. You hearing my voice. I'm creating content in my own way. So, sometimes I do repeat myself. I done said this before, I'm gonna say it again, because every time you say something as a content creator, it's somebody else's first time hearing you say what you done said. Other people have heard it before. Some people have, some people haven't. Whatever. It is what it is. I just want to drive home the point of embracing your creativity. And don't be ashamed of content creation. What do I mean by that? And I know people still coming in, y'all, but I'm really I just want to go ahead and dive into it all. Let me try to let some more people come in. I'm gonna go and get into it, but I'm gonna let a few more people come in. Vision is speaking to everyone. He said he's driving, being safe on that road, so that's what you should do, sir. Now, today I ain't got no videos the way I like to add content to my lives. So we just gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna read y'all a couple of statistics, and we're gonna keep it pushing. But after the 2+ years of myself and my beautiful, lovely Sweet Pea, Pieces of April, being content creators, starting here, of course, on African Dreaming, and then she started her own channel, so on and so forth. Hey, Liz B, what's going on, family? Welcome in. It's been a lot of ups and downs. It's been a lot of twists and turns. It's been times I've questioned myself and damn near quit. But at the end of the day, if you ask me right now, today, all of it been worth it. All of it been worth it. The relationships built, the people you've met, I've met, the things that I have learned from other people, from other content creators, the support, like everything, man. But you know, what's worth it to OJ might not be worth it to everybody else. And that's fair, because it ain't really a right or wrong. It's a matter of value. It's a matter of worth. When I see the way I like, it's damn near unreal seeing people grow, how some of you all have grown. Even some people right here in this chat. I mean, just coming out of your shell, like just really grabbing this thing by the horns like a true cowboy, and just riding this thing till the wheels fall off. How does any of this conversation play into this recent ban over on the Tic Tac machine? Now, it's still up in the air how things gonna go. As it stands currently, it's 9 months left. 9 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, 9. Yeah, 9 of them left. 9 months left. Anybody who just getting started on not only this platform, but on other platforms, I'm encouraging you to embrace your creativity and ride this thing till the wheels fall off. Honestly. Because you don't know who all life you done changed and who you done encouraged just by your presence and your conversation. Jason, what's up, my brother? Welcome in, family. And hey, Shanna. Hey, Shanna. AGC said, I'm a new content creator trying to learn about it, so this is extremely helpful. Well, good. I hope it can be helpful, man. Family, I hope it can be helpful or beneficial. Be encouraged and stay encouraged. And I'm going to get back to that part of the conversation, but a deeper part that I've alluded to previously, but I'm going to touch on again right now. I want to put this in the most simple, basic terms possible. I used to say it was 2 types of content creators here on this platform, YT, right? There's actually really 3. If we're gonna be as specific and as absolute as I possibly can be over the duration of this here conversation. Hey, Lisa Harris, what's going on? You have people much like Tic Tac. You have people that are full-time content creators. You have people who are part-time content creators that, you know, may supplement their income quite handsomely in some cases through content creation. And then you got people who just strictly have fun. They just strictly have fun. It's a hobby. It's a pastime. It's something they do every now and again or on a semi-consistent basis. And it works out for all parties involved. Trying to clean up the yard, fam. Got to get ready for the move soon. Okay, Jason. Hey, I appreciate you just being here, brother. Listen, just hang out as long as you can, man. We appreciate you even taking the time to stop through and tell Shanna that me and April said, hey. And by the way, thank y'all for everybody, all the birthday love and wishes to Pieces of April on the live yesterday. That really meant a lot, not only to her, but to both of us. And if you want to, while you in here, please hit that thumbs up. Share the live out if you would like. No pressure. One Strong Vincent, man, you did great yesterday, young man. One Strong went hard yesterday. He went hard with the live, man. I was in there as much as I could be. I shared it out. He did that yesterday. Great job to you, sir. Miss Jones Truth, how you doing, young lady? Welcome in, and we're going to get back with you in a little bit. Now, my bigger point of the three types of content creators that I just described, there's only one that typically I see something unique in them. And I'm gonna get back to that in a little bit. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that for just a minute. Before I get into that, I want to talk about what, as I've had a conversation with a fellow content creator not long ago. He and I were discussing what does this mean for YouTube content creators if you have an exodus of people from a platform that very well within the next year no longer exists. So I'm really kind of picking up a conversation that had already existed, but now that things are more solidified with regards to what was passed yesterday on a Saturday, yeah, that happened. I ain't gonna get into the legalities and how ethical or unethical or whatever that whole thing was, but over 170 million people use TikTok in the U.S. I'm talking about in the U.S. We're not even finna get into globally. Over 175 million people in the U.S. utilize that platform on a daily basis. Now, of those, about a quarter of that 170 plus million people damn near do that full time. And if they don't strictly create content full time, well, guess what? They use that platform to completely sustain and support and promote their business or whatever they do. I don't care if they making t-shirts. I don't care if they making fishing line and lures. I don't care whatever. That is how they push and promote themselves. When they used to have to go to an ad agency, they used to have to do all this different kind of stuff to promote themselves the way that was damn near impossible 20 years ago. That is a big deal to me, and I'll tell you why. She said, hold on a minute. She said, I made a short video this week. It is not good. Don't say that, because if you made a video, it's good. I just may put it up anyway. Let me put this on the screen. Hold on, because I want everybody to see this, because we finna rally the troops right here. We finna come with support right here. Yeah. Let me read this over again. This is from She Said, for anybody who listening and not watching. She said, I made a short video this week. It is not good. I may put it up anyway. I had the time, just did it without thinking about it. Look, well, she said, if you took the time to make a video, that's the foundation of it all. We talking about basics, fundamentals. Taking the time, which is hard, which I'm going to talk about that in a little bit too. Taking the time to do something that you focused on, and you still take the time to record yourself doing it. You got to consider angles. You got to consider volume. You got to consider all of this different stuff. You worked hard on that video. I don't care how hard you think it is or isn't. And that's the perfect segue into a very important part of this conversation for me personally. The tide has shifted. Things have changed. The solo concept that, it's easy. It's easy. That's what I almost named this, and it would have hurt me in the long run. Go get a real job. You know how many people say that? Don't get me wrong. I understand where they're coming from. I understand the whole concept and idea behind a lack of legitimacy when you are a content creator. Hey, Bayou Sugar, what's up, family? Welcome in here. And thank you for that, Auntie Joanne. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, anybody who think it's just the flip of a camera and a couple of lights, not only are you obviously not a full-time content creator, you probably don't do nothing at all, in my estimation, in my guesstimation. Because it's a whole lot more complicated and a whole lot more effort, work, and dedication for people who really, really want to make this thing right here a thing that you can eat off of. I've only been on for like 2 years and some change. But myself included, when I didn't understand the process, when I didn't understand, for one, how lucrative this could be, for two, how beneficial it could be to whatever business you may have for yourself. My sister in the live still, I think. I don't want to bring her into this because this is a little bit of, it put people in their feelings, conversations like this, so I don't want to just throw her name out there. But I got a sister that can sew. She can sew all kinds of goodies. That's what she does. She's in my, I would call her like a master seamstress, a master sewer. You know what she uses to help promote and push her business? Social media. Now I don't know if we there yet in everybody's eyes. In fact, I'm almost certain we're not there in everybody's eyes, in everybody's opinion. But let me ask you something. When you clock in, when you clock into your 9 to 5, nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, keep them people from firing your ass at any given moment. Nothing. Been there, done that, got the pink slip. Been there, done that, got the pink slip. In fact, at this age and stage of my life, I don't know nobody who ain't never got laid off or fired at least once or twice in their life. So I'm kind of wondering, what in the hell is this attitude that people still have when you have people, especially since all the things that happened in 2020, all the stuff, the economy will throw you away. The economy will throw you away. Why not invest in yourself in something that you have a modicum of more control over than just hitting that than clocking in? And I'm not talking about everybody. I'm going to get back to the chat in a minute. I'm not talking about everybody because my man on here, Vision Preparedness. Vision Preparedness make no qualm about it that he got land, got a house, got a job, and he still do this, which is even harder, right? And he done said before, I got a job. I'm not counting on YouTube for this. Those are not the type of people that I'm talking about, because he understands both sides of it, because he does do it. And the way that I've seen him grow and his channel evolve, and some of the intros and outros, and then all of the affiliate deals and people he working with, opportunity for, go get you some coffee right now, because of a company that he working with that's offering a substantial amount so you can pick up on you some land. And people still ishing on it like it ain't nothing. Let me speak to folk. I see Black Guns and Gardens. What's going on, my brother? Sassy. What's up, Sassy? How you doing, family? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Pieces of April. Hey, Sweet Pea. AGC said, Now Uncle Ed helped me get out of that rat race mindset, so that's not an option. Got to use my God-given talents. Thank you, AGC. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. Embrace your creativity and don't be ashamed of content creation. Don't be ashamed of content creation if that's where your heart at, if that's what you really thinking about. I didn't say quit your job and just dive head first into it and you have no clue what the hell going on. I didn't say that at all. But you have two different what she said. She says, dang, you got my eyes leaking. Oh, baby, of course. That's what we're here for. Thanks for the encouragement. I will do my best to put it up. If nothing else, we'll all get a good laugh. Good laugh, good cry, good huddle, good whatever. She said that's what it's all about. It ain't about being perfect. It's about you embracing your creativity. Because I don't care if you the biggest jerk in the world or you come in having prayer service every morning, baby. Somebody gonna be there to watch you if they like your content. And guess what else? It's something for everybody. So you damn near can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Unless you alienate the people who attention you trying to get the most, which I've seen people do, but whatever. I don't work in mental health no more, baby. Eyes free. With that being said, you okay, let me catch up. Dave Busby, what's going on? JJ, what's up, my sister? Welcome in. You catching it from two angles. For one, you have corporations and what we know as the job market, employment, employers, and all of that. This is an issue for them in a lot of ways because the stronger you become in yourself, the more assured you feel about these edits you done made and the information you putting out, and you start to be like, okay, man, this video is a little bit better than this video, or damn, I went live and I ain't nervous at all. Like all of that stuff starts happening over time. You don't even realize it, but you get into that's one less potential worker the way they used to envision workers, right? That's what's happening. And then, so you got the employers, the concept of employment and what it is, was, and has been, coupled with just good old regular hating at people. And I rarely use that word because I don't like it. I don't feel that it's applicable to me because I'm not important enough to have haters. I try to keep in that mindset, like, you know, if you like me, you don't like me. If you do, you do. But I rarely even, because it's like, you know, how come? It is what it is. So you're going to fight them two battles. You're going to be in a constant fight. But the way you could potentially grow yourself, your channel, the companies that you could potentially work with that you never envisioned yourself working with, the way that you could be blessed in ways you couldn't even imagine. But that can never happen if you don't have faith in yourself and in your capabilities and your creativity to step out there and get out there and do it. Let me take a break real quick and get on my over in my East Dad. What's going on, baby? What's up? Talaya Davis Baker, how you doing, family? Maxine Taylor, what's going on, young lady? Black Guns and Gardens. I seen somebody great. Loving your content from the bush is always pertinent. Oh, well, thank you, Talaya. I appreciate that, young lady. What, Black Guns and Gardens? Thanks for the motivation. Yeah. I must have missed something, y'all. Last night, you know, I wasn't had nothing wrong, but we made it. Okay. I missed something, but hey, y'all, and welcome in. Susie Q. Okay. I'm caught up with that. But to tie this back into That's right, Joanne Stevens. To tie this back into content creation, I see a lot. Oh, there's another thing. I'm not heavy on TikTok. I'm finna get back over there because a while back before we got back to the States and made some of the transitions we made, I was getting real TikTok heavy. My mistake was entertaining content that really ain't my nature. It's like on the cusp of it, but it ain't really me. I'm not a controversial person. I don't even like stuff that, and that's what a lot of TikTok is. But it's also a lot of cooking. It's a lot of sewing channels. It's a lot of art. My wife is an artist. There's a lot of people painting, and it don't have to be all bad, and it's not all bad. And even if it's for 9 more months, if you've been thinking about it, why ain't you over there getting that money? I see a whole lot of my subscribers. They don't create or they don't go hard. They don't go heavy. But I see a whole lot of y'all tiptoeing around over there. And I'm making a point to always support you and share you out. I don't care if it ain't but 9 months left. If you don't get over there and get that however much money left in these next 9 months, and you for real, and you a content creator and you bought that life, what you waiting for? Hey, Nicole. Hey, Precious Pieces. Welcome in. What you waiting for? Now, whether it does happen or whether it doesn't happen, at the end of the day, this has shaken enough people on TikTok. And I'm going to say this again for the people who just now jumping in or who was in the bushes. Over 170 million TikTok users in the U.S. alone, when there is 300 and they estimate around 50 now. So 350 million people and 170 million are on TikTok. Most of those create. And then you got another substantial several million people that do that for a living. The world has changed. Sleazy, what's up, fam? The world has changed. Content creation has changed the world. I was looking at I was reading some old Forbes articles earlier. The information ain't antiquated now. It may be from 2018, 2019, but I'm really eyeballing it from 2020 because that lockdown circumstances were prompted and pushed so many people into one platform or the other, and for some people, both. I've talked to so many gardeners when we do our Friday shows, and they like, yeah, I started a garden in 2020. I ain't had nothing else to do. Couldn't go outdoors, so I started my own garden. People did the same thing on TikTok. Now, if they do shut this thing down, well, let me start here because I've touched on that already a little bit. And thank all of y'all for being in here. I appreciate y'all. When you think about the tens of thousands and potentially millions of people that are content creators, some of which are about to flood YT, family, it'll never be easier than right now. And I ain't saying it's easy. It ain't the hardest thing in the world. I've had some hard jobs. It ain't the hardest thing in the world, but it damn sure like the easiest thing you can do. The time, the effort, the work, the editing, the topics. You gotta, let's start with the fact that everybody ain't gonna like you. You gotta deal with that reality. Then you have to deal with the reality of engagement, and I won't say so much likability, but I'll say engagement coupled with keeping people's interest. That form of engagement. that form of engagement. So I look at I will say it from this point of view. One of my favorite crafters. There's a couple of them. You got your crafty Leos. You got your unbiased LLCs. Who else? Blue Lotus Vibes. Lena Dore. So many. I don't want to start naming people because I don't want nobody to think I forgot about them and left them out. But that doggone unbiased LLC. Few crafters have, because look, when it comes to sewing, I don't know nothing about your machines. I know very little about this or that outside of basic stitching that my big mama taught me. But the way she captures an audience is so engaging. It's like you feel like you're a part of the whole time. I don't care if she rethreading the needle, rethreading the machine, fixing something, showing you step by step why she doing everything she doing. Unless you coming like that and you feel like, well, I'm gonna do my channel, I'm gonna start my channel in June, or I'm gonna start my channel in August or next fall, it is not going to get any easier. It's just not. Because recent decisions have made people decide that they don't care whether TikTok leave or stay forever. They gonna start a YouTube channel and they gonna bring their audience over here anyway. So it's still what it is at this point. And for people who concerned or worried or have, that's why I would never throw all my chips into, y'all, it's some real full-time content creators out here who making some real full-time money. Not just the jingle, but the kind that folds. What she said on what she said on Coming to America? We love the kind that jingles, but we really love the kind that folds. It's folk out here getting that, man. It's folk out here making some real bread that work so hard, work to the point where they can drop a video every week or every 2 or whatever because they've earned stripes and paid dues. They work to get there. It may seem easy when you got to get out in a blizzard to go to work, or when it's 115 degrees down here, you got to sit half of your way to work on I-20 and your tires melting. Well, then, yeah, it's like, oh, they got it easy. All they got to do is record. Well, hell, they took, when people was doubting them, guess what they did? Did that shit anyway. And again, I use my brother as an example. I use my friend Vision Preparedness as an example, as for an explanation to that frame of thought. Because I know he don't mind. He said it, but he don't mean it from the way that a whole lot of other people mean it. Some people will purpose. Who is it? What's up, the word? What's going on, bro? Peace and light, fam. TLC in the garden. How you doing, young lady? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. The same way people will discourage you in other ways of life. The same way people will discourage you with other goals. How many times it's been January and you like, you know what, this year I'm going to do it. I get it. I understand there's marketing behind it and people fall into that loop. But hell, in fact, let's take New Year's out of it. Let's say it's June. How many people know that type of person? You'd be like, girl, or yo, dude, I'm finna lose some weight. I'm gonna start walking. I can't do nothing. I'm gonna start walking and I'm gonna start doing some crunches. Just take it easy. Everybody know that one person like, hey, you should have started walking back when it was cool. February was the time to do it if you were really gonna work out, if you were really trying to lose weight. I seen you with that tostada last week, so it's always gonna be somebody like that, man. Especially on this online stuff we dealing with. But the same way that a company can go out of business or what was it? Vine. I talk about Vine. What's up? Somebody else came in here. Nikki, what's going on, Nikki? The same way I woke up one day and that little app Vine was gone, it could happen to this one right here that I'm on right now. It could happen to TikTok. It could happen to any of them. But guess what else could also happen? You could go to clock in one morning and they say, well, nope, don't even bother. Go and hit the parking lot. You ain't got to put your vest on. You ain't got to put your steel toes on. You ain't got to put on your construction hat. You ain't got to do none of that. Because bye, 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 baby. In the words of Jagged Edge. Just bye. Bye. So with that being said, East Dad, you heard that? East Dad, you heard that? Yeah, it's like, take that chance, man. I want to show y'all something now. This is, who was asking? Susie Q. Yeah, we still live, baby. I hope so. I mean, unless I'm doing this 2 years. I hope we still live, but I'm really missing something. I got moderators in here too. Somebody tell me something. So I'm still. Oh, no worries, Susie Q. Take your time. We all. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, we still live. So apparently, the White House invited 70 content creators to the White House. And for more than one of the creators, this is a running theme. Now, I'm not saying this is absolute and rock solid. I'm not saying that, but this is the part I am saying. It was told to them. Now, mind you, this is prior to, I'm not even just going to say this administration, because it still got to be brought to his desk. He said, yeah, I'm signing that shit, man, because it's coupled with these other two bills. Well, with this spending package, right? So he said, yeah, it hit my desk, I'm signing it. So I won't say this administration, I'll say all governing bodies involved said, 70 content creators that we invited personally here to the White House, y'all got more influence and sway than all of the big networks, mainstream networks put together. According to people who were there. I haven't seen anything definitive, but I've seen enough that affords me, with my tiny little country brain, to think that, yeah, it is in fact true. And I've heard broken parts of that being said, but 70 people were told, according to them and videos and this and that, y'all got way more pull than y'all think. Hence, I'm sure they didn't say this part, but that's why we finna get rid of y'all at. You got to go. You out here with too much influence. You talking about stuff on this little app you got that people watching in real time, that it used to take whatever organization you watch, if it's the one that look like the little small coyote, or whether it's the one with the start with a C and end with an N. Whether you watch that side or this side, all of them used to sift through and decide what they wanted to tell us, what they wanted the public to know. And now people out here sharing in real time what's really happening, often without unbiased opinions, one way or the other. It's just like, fam, I'm at the beach and this is what, y'all see this? I see it too. I'm going to go live, or I'm going to record it and put it on the video so it could have 20 million views by the time I wake up in the morning. Love and life, what's going on? Now, we can play games all we want to, and in fact, sometimes we can even dry hate a little bit, because people do a whole lot of really silly-ish to go get likes and views and clicks. I'm not talking about pulling pranks. That's one of the most annoying things in the world to me, is seeing prank videos. Because if it's done to me, I can't guarantee one way or another how I'm gonna react, depending upon the prank. For two, sometimes 10, 20, 30 million views, especially over there, can translate into some life-changing money. I'm not talking about people booty clapping on toddlers, seen that. I'm not talking about people pranking people with fake firearms. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about people skydiving off of buildings. I'm not talking about that either. I'm talking about everyday, regular men and women who just happen to be content creators, and it just work out in their favor, and they make the best of it. They utilize that opportunity to excel them to a whole nother level. If it could be them, why can't it be you? But it seems that more of the conversation is centered in, on, and around all the reasons why you shouldn't, how dare you, why do, and even to the point of like, go get a job, go get a real. Most content creators have a job. I don't know anybody who starts out. I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna take that. I've heard about one case in my entire life, and it's recently. It happened within the last year. There was a woman from Florida. I don't know if y'all heard about this story or not. I didn't want to pull all this kind of stuff up because it would have taken away from my greater point that I want people to really get. A woman from Florida with 3 kids, I think, took everything she had and moved to Houston, Texas for the sole purpose of being a content creator. Yikes. Hold on, let me clutch my pearl. Let me clutch my pearl. Yes. With the exception of that case, I have never heard of anything that utterly ridiculous being done. Most people who I know who are content creators already have some form of foundation. They have some form of income, some sustainability, some whatever, right? And then they kind of grow into that craft more and more and more. Just gifted. What's going on, family? Welcome in. So with the exception of that, I don't know of any other cases that's like that. But I do know it's a whole lot of negativity and a lot of discouragement to keep you from embracing your creativity. And don't be ashamed of your content creation. And if y'all wondering about I see somebody speaking to Shawnee. Shawnee, what's going on, girl? I didn't know you was in here. Welcome in. I'm sorry I ain't miss you. Exactly, loving life. Don't talk about it, be about it. Because it's levels to this, y'all. So now I'm talking about a little bit more in-depth level. I'm talking about people who may actually strive to want to do content creation full time. That's the level I'm talking about. But it grows and goes in levels and stages. And just like you can have somebody who would discourage you from ever seeing yourself potentially doing content creation full time, before you get to that level, you got somebody who will ask you, why the hell you doing that anyway? What you want her? What you want her putting all your business out for? I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. You know how many people I done seen who done swore up and down Facebook wasn't worth a damn, and now you can't keep them off of it? Have y'all ever seen the people who before 2020 said they would never interact with social media? Matter of fact, I got to see. I'm curious for this. Hold on. Y'all, please, put me, M-E. If you've seen this, if you knew somebody, it might even be you. You might even be the culprit yourself. If you've ever seen, heard, known, touched, taste, felt anybody who used to completely dump on how horrible all social media is and was, and now they can't stay off of it. They use it for all kinds of stuff that benefit them in their everyday life, one way or another, or even if it's just entertainment. I know Just Gifted can't be the only one. Can't be the only one. I appreciate you, family. Okay, there go AGC. Hold on. I ain't better than nobody. Hold on. Let me put myself in there. I put myself in there because it wasn't like in a negative way, but it was like as far as me ever I ain't finna do that shit. Put me out there. I'm an extremely private person. Extremely private, believe it or not. Running your mouth and being private and worrying about the security of your family and wife and children and loved ones, all that stuff, I still take that as seriously as I ever have. And you do open yourself up in ways. You do open yourself up. Thank y'all for putting that in there. Love and Life said us. And Nikki says attitudes definitely change. There you go. I mean, you do, especially when your circumstances change. And you come across some weird stuff. You come across weird people. You come across weird lives. People, hell, sometimes me and April be back here, man, we so used to it. Y'all can't see who backstage or what's backstage. And it'd be like, man, if you don't put that thing away, thinking you finna come up on who are you? I don't even know who you are. And that's how you ain't take me to dinner or nothing first before you show me that? Sir? Or ma'am? A lot of weird stuff. But if that's gonna be your deterrent, you're gonna have a real hard time. You're gonna have a real hard time. That don't mean you can't get over it. That don't mean you can't, there's ways to navigate. There's ways to navigate. And I think another big misconception I'm gonna touch on. I can't believe we 47 minutes in already. I said I was gonna make this a short one. I'm gonna keep it a short one. But when I think about, I'm gonna start at home. I'm gonna start at home and then spread out. When I think about Pieces of April and how she's grown and come out of her shell and been inspired by so many other people to go ahead and paint, to go ahead and start doing her craft, and to go ahead and just like let that side of her, that piece of her flourish, and then, allow that to parlay into a business. Salute, ma'am. Same thing for Unbiased LLC. Same thing for Crafty right here, Crafty Leo. People use these platforms for more than just clicks, likes and views, or more than just the little thing down there where you can click the $ and do the contribution to the channel. More than just the what you call them, stickers, the super stickers and stuff like that. Man, there's people out here who be pushing their brand. They are pushing their brand. They're pushing their business. They might be. I've never spoken to this woman and she wasn't busy. I really think Unbiased damn near work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. She her own sweatshop. That's how hard she be getting it. But she has real clients. Like, people see it here and then they buy it in the real world. Her merchandise, her products that she done went to Joann's and all wherever the hell else, she done got all this stuff and sew it together. And then you got a bad built bag, you got t-shirts, you got dresses, you got gowns, you got all of that. If that's where your head and your heart is and you still sleeping on this, then I don't know what to tell you. Because if it ain't this, it's going to be something else. But the whole concept of social media, I don't think will ever be fully eradicated because it's too lucrative and it's too. I forget how many. It's like this ain't a. Y'all don't misquote me because I may be misquoted myself. I can't remember how many billions, but I forget. So I just know it's in the billions. Since the year 2020 alone, that's how much money has been generated between the TikTok shop and people who have their own TikTok shops, to people who just sell their own merchandise and advertise over there, people who have started their own stores and stuff. We talking about billions, and I don't want to. I think the number is right, but anyway, let's just know that it's more than a couple of billion. Take that and leave it. We talking about in 3 years. I held up 4 fingers. In 3 years. Let me see what Dave Busby said. Dave Busby said, "That's okay. You speaking good stuff. I'm still listening, even though I'm transplanting tomatoes." Hey, Dave, I'm just glad you're here listening, man. Thank you for hanging out, family. You could be anywhere doing anything, but you want to, spend some time with old African Dream, and I appreciate you. I hope I didn't miss nobody else. I thought I saw somebody else that put something. Well, Susie Q, you ain't the only one. And let me put this up here, matter of fact. It's a good and a bad thing. It's a good and a bad thing, man. I try to look at everything 50-50. I'm a very kind of down the middle person. I'm not black and white with everything, but I'm down the middle. Can these little gadgets in our hands all the time be a detriment? Absolutely. Absolutely. But at the same time, for all my parents out here, with as crazy as the world is today, knowing you can get a hold of your baby at the push of a button, don't that feel good too? We all attached to these things in some way, shape, or form more than we probably should be. But if my wife have an emergency and I ain't nowhere around, don't it feel good that she could pick up that push a button and then I know where she at? I can come help. I can do whatever. It's yin and yang. It's good and bad. It's bitter with the sweet. True story. Couple days, celebrating her birthday, me and my wife, we was over in Louisiana, and we was driving to where we were going, and shit, we were both kind of laughing because we turned around this way and then turned around that way, and we were like, as April said, like, babe, back in the day, how did we just used to come over here all the time. How did we didn't have a map, didn't have no whatchamacallit. It was straight highway signs and interstate signs and stuff. And we still pulled it off, still did it. Life would have been a lot easier if, you could have just Googled or Siri, where the hell are we going? Wouldn't that have been easy? But we figured it out. So, again, not to belabor the point, but it's good. It's both. It's both and, not either or. One more point before I get out of here. Or maybe two. I'll say that and then keep busting my chops a little bit. The shame part of it all. I can't emphasize that enough. Because at the end of the day, if you let folks shame you, you the only one that's really getting hurt in the long run. And I'm going to tell you the worst kind of shamers that I see. Again, I'm using my man because I know he don't mind, and we done had these conversations. Visual parenting is not counting on YouTube for a living. He's educated, been a business owner before, got his own stuff popping, and still works hard to create a lot of quality content. He's not the type that I'm talking about. There are content creators out here who will support, even though they may say, I don't need it like that. I'm actually good. They still just as humble. They still just as supportive, just as kind, and be there for you as much as they can whenever they can. They ain't the ones I'm talking about. The ones I'm talking about are the ones who just a little. Hold on, hey, Black Guns and Gardens. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate the supporting the channel, bro. Let me get you right real quick, fast. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you, sir, and thank you kindly. Them ain't the ones I'm talking about. Because there are people who are absolutely 100% financially secure in themselves, in their person, in their all the equity they got in their home, all kinds of cool stuff, man. But then you have the ones who it seemed like they would love nothing more than to do everything you do, than to be a content creator who grows organically now. I'm talking about content creators who grow organically. It's like there's also that other classification of people. I said earlier, you got three. You have content creators who create content for full time, for a living, who work extremely hard at doing so. And then you have uh, the hobbyists, the people who, they just kind of do it for it's a hobby. It's a pastime. They not consistent because they don't have to be, because they don't care. They just find it enjoyable. And then you have that third kind that do all the things that a full-time content creator would probably do, or seem like they do, or even somebody who just really serious about their channel, they do too. But the lack of the ability to commit, for one, the lack to not destroy themselves, be their own worst enemy, for two, that seems to be the segment of people who emphasize the most the lack of what all can be accomplished by being a full-time content creator, or even a part-time content creator. Because there's a lot of people out here who still got their 9 to 5, but they've been doing this for years and they have built a real solid audience. I'm gonna give y'all a few more stats before I get myself off of here, because I don't want nobody to be discouraged, because we don't know what this economy is gonna be like a year from now. We don't know what the world is turning into. If we'll even be able to communicate as effectively as we do now. So, baby, you should get it while the getting is good. Let me find where I was. Okay, this is from explodingtopics.com. I went through a few of them, but they all seem to be, they kind of match up. Again, these people are so big, I don't even know who they are. I only follow and watch people who I can relate to, and I don't mean like, oh, I like you my people. I watch people who I'm not in total agreement, but I have to find your content absorbable and digestible and make sense to me. You either got to be teaching me something, or it's got to be funny and my kind of humor, or whatever, or it is what it is. As of 2024, the biggest content creator, I won't say their name, 161.8 million subscribers or followers over there. The second runner has 11.4 billion subscribers. This is what they saying now. I ain't gonna say the person's name either, but allegedly over $100,000 per post. Per post. I'm gonna go down a little bit more. I wanted to get to this. A lot of people have heard the name Mr. Beast. What part of this do I want to? I want y'all to really go look up a lot of this because I don't want to throw these people's name around. I prefer for you, anybody who is interested, to go look up themselves and see what strikes them as interesting. And even if it's you want to fact check me, I don't mind being fact checked, because even if I'm wrong, it's never out of malice or ill intent or misdirection. So yes, per post, Adina. Per post, Adina. Now, mind you, these people who've been doing this since before 2020, since, some of these content creators literally have been on since the app was started. And I don't like counting people pockets. I really don't. It makes me uncomfortable because me and April Boston, I already told y'all, we poor. So, you ain't gonna find much over here. But when you look at how much some of these people really make, they didn't do nothing super extraordinary. They didn't do nothing super wild. Hell, I didn't even know who someone was. Had never heard their name before. And they got tens of millions of followers. Yeah, millions with an M. Urban, what's going on, my sister? How you doing? I didn't get to finish you the other day. I watched a short piece of it. But I always, whenever I can't catch you on the weekend in its entirety, I'll always catch you during the week. Hope I ain't miss nobody over here. But yeah, what I'm saying is even like Shawnee in here, right? So I noticed Shawnee, I've been trying to, for a while, I don't know what happened. I don't know if we got disconnected on the through YouTube or what, but like Shawnee been going hard with her all her fruit trees and stuff here lately. Right? And I've been catching her as I can because I like her content. I'm always trying to watch and support. Shawnee, you don't know which one. The algorithm is a weird thing and content creation is a weird place. You could just be out there doing like how you doing, running your mouth and showing your fruit trees, and for whatever reason, God knows why, that thing end up going completely viral. Just you showing your fruit tree. Y'all all know I love squirrels. Y'all know I love squirrels. You know how many little bunny rabbit videos and squirrel videos I done seen? Some of them old and some of them new. Some of them things I never knew it. I didn't know that it went viral. Hundreds of thousands of views. Some of them millions of views. It just happens. You never know. But it can never happen if you're not participating. Y'all better embrace y'all creativity. And I'm not talking about no one specific thing or one whatever. It's whatever you do that you feel passionate about, that you feel like sharing, that other people can. Girl dad cooking up deliciousness. I ain't say nothing. I caught a piece of his live the other night. He had the chicken on the grill, flipping it, hitting it, doing his thing, man. He be cooking some amazing meals. Whatever your passion is, and you feel like you in a place where you ready to share it with other people, the hell you waiting for? Any rational-minded human being know good and damn well we on deck. We on life, keep going, baby. TikTok, no pun intended, but TikTok, the clock is ticking. What the hell you waiting for? You better live your life. Get out there. Step out on faith. Whatever deity you worship or believe in. I go with God myself, but whatever you like to title your God, fine. Y'all chop it up and say, hey, I'm finna do this. She said she got her video together. I can't wait to see her drop it. I hope I don't miss it because YT been real extra super neglectfully janky here lately, the last 2 or 3 days. And it ain't gonna get no easier. Y'all think we can't hardly find each other now? Educated Naturalist in here. She's a moderator. Y'all know I'd have been unsubscribed to somebody who would moderate on our channel. because YT do stuff like that. How hard is it going to be a year from now or 6 months from now when when 10 million people come over here and bring all them hundreds of millions of followers over to YouTube because it ain't nowhere else to go, because ain't no other platform even really. Don't get it twisted. It should be more bread than what it is. I got a decent video. That's a decent video. I won't say that jump by $3. It's almost at 10. It's almost at 10,000 views, man. It's $3. I think it's a short though. It's a short. But either way, you see what I'm saying? So it ain't like you just finna just jump out the door getting rich. But that ain't the point. The point is, who is it? Bobby Womack. If you think you're lonely now, ooh yeah, wait until tonight. If you think it's hard now, wait till June. Wait till July. Wait. Wait till the holidays roll back around again. Wait till the holiday. Start letting all them TikTok people, millions and millions of folks. Hell, I ain't gonna be able to find my wife. My wife got a channel. She a moderator. I ain't gonna be able to find her. In my guesstimation. Who coming? Geeky Girls Journal. How you doing, young lady? That's another one. I see you over there. You be on TikTok. Look, I'm encouraging everybody to pick it up whatever side you on. If you've been dabbling with it and you kind of over here a little bit, you kind of on YouTube, you kind of on this, well, dabble harder. Dabble harder. What JJ said. Facts, it's about to be harder than concrete around here. 10. It's real, fam. Now, I know we joke a lot, y'all, but she not playing about this. For anybody who paying attention and think that it's just going to be all right and it's going to be okay and it ain't, it's going to be harder. I mean, you'll still be there. And on the bright side, it'll be more people who may take a liking and an interest to your style of content. But how the hell they gonna find you? How they gonna find you? Have you ever looked for somebody at a fair or an amusement park? Or a concert? Or that's a good one, a concert. It's dark, it's loud. They were right beside you and y'all rode together. Y'all rode up there together. So, and back then it wasn't no cell phone. You got to go try to find a payphone. And how the hell you tell somebody where you at over a pager? They can't call you back on the payphone that you calling from because all of them didn't have callback numbers. So, this stuff I done lived through, by the way. But anyway, that level of confusion and so on and so forth. I'm not going to keep y'all, family. I just wanted to say that. I really do hope everybody remains encouraged. Embrace your creativity. Don't be ashamed to create content because somebody going to always have something to say. I promise you they will. I don't care if you say you finna start basket weaving. Well, they ain't but $1 at the Dollar Tree. Why the hell you? Because I want to make my own. That's why. That's why I'm learning basket weaving. I think I'm going to start a garden. Why the hell you starting a garden? Tomatoes ain't but $1 at the Dollar Tree. I want to start a ministry. The hell you want to talk about Jesus for? It's enough people talking about Jesus. Why you? Shut up. You just got to keep going. Babe, you come in here kind of like you.
Kind of like I what?
You smell good.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday.
I love you.
I love you too, man.
I was trying to get her to kiss me in the mouth, y'all.
Y'all.
You gonna kiss me in the mouth in front of people? Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, man. It never quits. Somebody go, bye. Somebody gonna always have something to say. It don't matter what you do or how you do it. So you might as well win. Set yourself up for success. Set yourself up for for success. And truth be told, we might be one of the last generations and peoples to be able to do it. For real. Because if they do get rid of this completely the way they say they're going to, then what's next? I would like to go out swinging, knowing I was one of the last generations of people to be able to express myself openly on these here YT streets or social media streets or whatever before everything get too jammed down and bogged down and regulated and can't say this no more, can't do this, can't do that. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna enjoy it. That's what I'm gonna do. By the way, before I get off here, also, y'all, I want to thank you. Anybody who think they can't do it, I want to thank all the people who have recently used our promo code to purchase new internet. Now, that's a big deal for me. I'm going to be real, y'all. I'm going to be honest. We've had it for several months. We've done videos on it. We've talked about it in a lot. Regenerative Life, Wayne, what's going on, my brother? We've talked about it in a live or three. But when people actually say, you know what? I'm going to give that internet a try. I'm gonna get it. My internet been giving me problems or this or that, whatever. African Dreamer was talking about this nomad internet, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Do your own research. It served us well, being out in rural East Texas, and it's worked well for others. So I'm sure it could work well for you, but you never know what blessings in store for you if you don't step out there and try it. Real talk. You never know who's watching. Somebody may be ready to endorse you or support you. Don't get it twisted now. All money ain't good money. But somebody out there might be ready to endorse you and support you and uplift you in ways you could never even imagine. But you will never know if you don't try. And letting people dry hate and steal your joy and your dreams and your goals and your ambitions, it's not the way to go. So don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be ashamed to take it, especially if you are. It's my last point, y'all. I'm serious. I'm really finna go. If you already in a position, hold on a minute. Hold on. I got I missed something. Hold on. So we need. Oh, I almost missed the question. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. UGC had a question. Urban Gardening Chronicle says, so we need to meet the threshold every month. Sis, are you talking about here on YouTube or over on the Tic Tac machine? If you're talking about the Tic Tac machine, yes. And if you're talking about here on YT, yes. Every month, there is a minimum of one big face. One big face is the minimum threshold. Now, unless something changed between the last time I went to sleep and woke up this morning, if you don't achieve that $100 threshold, it'll roll over to the next month. Let's say you got, for whatever reason, because this does happen, it has happened to people, it can happen. Let's say with a $100 threshold, you hit $98. I know you're only $2 away, but you $2 short. So what'll happen is they'll hold that $98 until the next month, and let's say you get 98 again, so that next month you will have $196 total. Let me see him. Do you, but don't just do you. Do the best you. Why not? That's right, Christina. You absolutely correct, young lady. Yes. I think I see another question. Okay, April is responding to that. Let's see. Urban said that's why I get paid occasionally. Keeps rolling. No, that's exactly what it is, Urban. Yeah. If you don't hit that big face every month on that cycle, then it'll be the following month that it'll all catch up, and then that's when you get your JG Wentworth. You get your lump sum. Don't get me wrong. I know it's your money and you want it now, but when we don't hit that that big face every month, then we get pushed over to the previous month. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, that's still money to help sustain your internet. That's still money for another ring light or something. That's still money to help maybe buy some extra seeds that you want to use in a giveaway, or you might, out of that money, have your own cash giveaway. So I mean, we poor folk over here, so we might do two $5. We might do four $5. We might do two $20. I don't think we'd have never slapped. Matter of fact, I know we ain't. We ain't never slapped nobody with no hundreds. One of these days we will, Lord willing. We're gonna keep growing, and we're gonna keep, we'll be in a position to do more and more and more the more we grow. But Urban said, "Yep, the internet is expensive. Almost had me twerking for Wi-Fi. Hey, it's real out there. Now I know it's expensive all over, but for my Canadians, oh my God. Oh my God. I seen somebody with a pack of bacon up there. I want to say I'm serious, y'all. I'm not playing games, man. It was like a regular, 1.6 or however, what's the rations of bacon? They come in different sizes. Anyway, it was a little over 1 pound. I kid you not, man. I want to say it was $27. It must have been some of that. That was some of that good. That was some of that ooh-wee right there. That was you talk about high on the hog. They taking that literally. I can't fade it. I'd be hungry as hell if I was in Canada. Can't do it. I can't do it. This is grocery price. Almost had me show my needs for a discount. I know that's right, 10. I be rolling up my short pants sometime, walking up to the road, kind of standing at the mailbox for an extra long time, seeing who's gonna pass by. With this, I be having my good knee out. It'd be my right knee. I have my right knee out sometimes while I'm just checking the mail. I just kind of stand at the road a little while, kind of turn a little bit, see who all. I'm Poe. Let me see. I'm trying to get out of here. Y'all got me laughing, man. I can't keep doing it with y'all. Who is it? Sweet Thumb. What's going on, bro? What's going on? Yes, family. So I think I finished my last point before that question. And thank you for bringing that to my attention, my sister. Keep doing what you do. Don't be discouraged. Embrace your creativity. Please, 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 please. And if you're on the fence, yes, it comes with a lot. Just keep yourself safe. Don't be putting your mama government, all your business out there. Don't post the last four of your social on your community tabs. Just little stuff like that. You'll be fine. You come across weird people in the physical world. You're going to come across them in the virtual world. But don't be ashamed of putting your content out there, man. And there's a lot of people, from what I see, from what I done gathered and observed over the past 2+ years, a lot of it is shame, because it's like the what ifs. What if this go wrong? What if that go wrong? What if they laugh at me? What if they talk about me? What if I ain't this? What if I ain't that? Guess what? Half of them do it anyway. If you think ain't nobody gonna never have nothing bad to say about you or talk about you, maybe even behind your back, you crazy as hell. Now, under that, if that's too much for you, that really might be something to think about, because you gotta know thyself, baby. Know thyself. If you get shook easy, know thyself. African Dreaming in the Marriott in Rosenberg, Texas, the closest hotel to the event. 15 minutes away, still has some wrong. Okay, yeah. Good. Hey, thank you for that, Wayne. Thank you for that. Yeah, Rosenberg is outside of, is right there. Appreciate that. Thank you, Regenerative Life, Wayne. And Wayne gonna be there doing his demonstration. Man, Wayne been just completely amazing supporter for this whole event. Y'all, the crawfish kickback is tipping on up on us now. It's tipping on up on us. So y'all, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go out with that commercial. Let me see him. Sweet Thumb, bruh, you still come through. I don't even catch all of your stuff. Sometimes I really do. Me and April, boy, we just go hard and we playing catch up, just catching up on all of these people's stuff. And yes, I encourage your foolishness, man. As long as you over there growing and doing the things you do, bruh, fam, I say stay after it. And here it is. I was finna say this gonna be my last one, but y'all keep coming with it now. Adina Collins said, there's a tribe waiting on you. I am living proof. April is living proof. There is a community of people. It might not be this one. It might not be nobody in here or nobody you know already, but once you start creating content, there is a tribe of, you're going to find your people. You're going to find your people. It's going to happen. And things going to happen, and you might grow in ways to lead you in other directions and stuff. Everybody you start with ain't gonna be who you continue to always be with, but you will find a group of people out there. Just create your content. And then in addition to that, you also have people who they just ride solo. You don't know if they got a community of people or not. You don't see them collabing with people or not. You don't see them working with a bunch of folks. All they do is drop videos and mind their business. And believe me, that method works too. And I understand why. Now, me and my style and the way I like, y'all see how much I love lives and talking and conversing with people. That ain't the best fit for me. I'm growing into that more for reasons, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a little bit of both. Y'all done seen and noticed channel changes. You just shrink it down, You got to find a style that fits, and whatever style you start with probably ain't gonna be how you end up or what you progress into over a duration of time. Now, let's see. Miss Jones had here we go. Said, I only please God, my spouse, myself. Nobody else takes care of me. If you don't like me, it's your loss, not mine. And let the church say amen. Let the church say amen, because I feel 100% the same way. I ain't worried about it. Look, I love being cordial, decent, being exemplary in the fact that I was raised by some folks with some sense. But after it's all said and done, baby, I ain't worried about you. I can't make your happiness is not in my hand. I may provide joy and laughter in addition to the happiness that you already supposed to have in your life, but that ain't my job. That ain't my job. My job is to get on here, create content, do what I do, and if you don't feel fulfilled because I ain't giving you the best of me, baby, I'm not Anita Baker. I'm not giving you the best that I got. Dave Busby said, my wife has been looking at your channel and I think she wants to make a couple of purchases. Oh, right on. Well, good. Just go over there and get with April. You know what? Unbiased. See, it's people like you, man. Y'all, sometimes it be the people you love the most. Y'all see this here? Sometimes it be the people that you love the most. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. That's right, she said. I have no clue what I'm doing, but you're going to try. I didn't know. Y'all, people been going back and looking at it recently. Y'all, my very first live, I swear, all I had was one of our little lights over in Africa. It started out not even as bright as it is in here right now. And by the time that live ended, I don't think it was a whole hour. It was called, what was my first live? Believe in yourself, or literally, I've been on this vibe since the beginning. This is the real genuine me. Encouragement, positivity, help. I can't remember the name of that first live. It was I don't know, be the best you or something. But anyway, for whatever reason, people been going over there watching it. Y'all, you talk about. She said you think you had a horrible life, baby. It was dark as hell in there. It was dark. My hair was about. April had did my hair. My hair was about that long, y'all. Oh well, you can't see from it. Yeah, no, it wasn't that. Anyway, my hair was short. I was still damn twist. If you true, that's right, Miss Jones. Sweet thumb, you wild boy. I am gonna go and get out of here because I'm biased. Keep saying stuff. APTV. I'm trying to make sure I get to everybody comments out of appreciation for everybody being in here. Official J Mia, what's up, my sister? I don't want to miss nobody. I want to thank everybody. APTV, again, thank you. Man, I appreciate y'all. Keep doing your thing. Keep being yourself. If you are a content creator, don't be discouraged. Stay on your grind. Keep chopping away at it. If you are already in a good position and you're thinking about going to that next level and maybe being a part-time, full-time content creator, or if you're thinking about just if you're in a position to, and you like, you know what, for a couple of months, I'm just going to throw all my chips into really just being as productive I can towards my channel, as I can towards my channel. Maybe you'll see the results you want to see, maybe not, but anybody on here, anybody in here, which many of you all are content creators, y'all know how hard it actually really is. You know the work and dedication and the time that y'all put into y'all channels for this little 5 or 6 minute video that somebody might not think nothing of, or for that hour-long live or 2 or 3 hour live. Y'all know what it takes. And I'm proud of each and every one of y'all for it. And the sky is the limit, baby. If they take it all 9 months from now, then hell, let them take it. Make that bread in the meantime. Promote your business in the meantime. Promote your crafts. Promote your business. Even if you're a teacher like 10, if you're out here teaching and you offering teaching, if you teaching people more about this thing right here, stay on it. Don't slack up. Don't let go. Don't let nobody take them batteries out your back. Because at the end of the day, a whole lot of people wish they could do what they see you doing. Organically. Devil Dog, my brother, man, I'm on the way out, family. I love y'all. Peace. Y'all take care. Y'all know what it is. Until the next time y'all see me and I see y'all, I'm going to be right here in East Texas, baby, being country in another country.